Welcome back, Yes Weekly readers. Whitney and Daniel are here to tell you about the exciting issue coming up this week. Daniel's got the cover again, and want to tell us about it?
So this week I'm working on a cover about Business 40 in Winston-Salem. And Whitney, Business 40, you probably don't have to take it too often, but for folks that do have to travel in and out of Winston-Salem every day, it can be quite a pain. The lanes can be narrow, the merge areas are short, and so what they want to do is, beginning in 2016, they're going to start a massive project where there's a 1 mile stretch between Main Street and Peters Creek Parkway that they want to completely overhaul. So they're going to widen the merge areas, they're going to replace several of the bridges, and they're going to close some of the exits, because right now there's like 3 or 4 exits stacked on top of each other. Creates a lot of congestion. So when all is said and done, it'll be a lot easier for drivers. Unfortunately, it's going to create a problem for businesses beginning in 2016 because the road will be shut down for 2 years. So a lot of people are upset about that, and I was actually at a meeting last week, and there was one gentleman who spoke who said he'd never heard of a road project having a 2-year shutdown. So it's going to be an interesting situation when this does happen, although we're still a couple years away. So
very cool. Well, the theme this week in Greensboro is new businesses. We've got a Dutch-style bicycle company that's moving downtown. They're called Lekker Bikes. They're really cool. They're very stylish. The owner's name is Will Holt. He's a Greensboro native, and he came back to start the first U.S. factory for this company here in Greensboro. So for lovers of the Greenway, you should check the bikes out. I also looked at Revolution Mill. Revolution Mill was started by the Cohn brothers in the 1890s. It's this beautiful workspace, and a company out of Durham, Self-Help, they're coming in and renovating it. They have a star architect coming from Durham, and they're going to make it into apartments and possibly some other cool businesses. It's going to be very neat. And then lastly, I'll touch on a community workshop that just opened called The Forge. It's downtown. They have things like 3D printers, and they have like a giant gas log, so you can pay $45 a month and come in and use the space for your creative endeavors. So new businesses in Greensboro is always a good thing. And I know you're working on Visions this week in Winston?
Right, so for Visions this week, I went to the home of David and Veronica Bennett, who own a glass business. They do all forms of glass art. They do statues, they do regular glass panes. Interesting thing is they designed the glass pane, all of the glass work on the Mellow Mushroom downtown. And they also did the Mellow Mushroom in summer in Colorado. So they've done all different kinds of works. They moved from Alaska about 10 years ago. So they're definitely an interesting bunch. They're they've had a lot of different experiences.
And in Greensboro, a downtown burger bar, Grass-Fed Burger Bar, they're transitioning to 310 Barbecue. It's going to be like a downtown barbecue lunch spot with like a big focus on sides. So I heard their fried okra is supposed to be amazing, so I cannot wait to try that. And then in terms of theater, Lanice is looking at a play by Molly McGinn that's going to come to Triad Stage called Postcards from the Swamp. It's about the Great Dismal Swamp. And the Molly McGinn is also releasing a new album that's going to be at the EMF Fringe Series concert. And then our music critic Ryan, he's doing a review of the Camino, El DeBarge, and Midnight Star Show, and he's going to review the new album by Ameriglow. Mark Berger, our film critic, is looking at the James Brown biopic Get On Up, and then reviewing Hercules, which stars The Rock, who is still making movies and doesn't age, so that's interesting. He's also reviewing the DVD Southern Comfort, which is from 1981, and he's writing a column about some of the things going on at Greensboro Geek House, Greensboro's Geeksboro Coffee House. Say that 3 times fast. They're doing a film series starting August 5th. So lots of awesome, fun things going on this summer in the Triad. We thank you for checking in with us, and we look forward to seeing you next week.